Some quick observations on adjectives in Chapter 2. In Chapter 2, you will be expected to describe people or things with adjectives. With adjectives, again, that describe physicality or even personality. So, how do you ask somebody in Spanish, what is he like? What is Betty like? If you want a description of Betty. Or how would you ask somebody, what are your classes like? What are they like? These are the type of questions that you should be able to understand and ask and answer. When you ask, what is something like, you want a description, and that is why we have learned all these adjectives. You should be able to respond to these questions. And so let's see what the question is. So how would you ask somebody, what is Mark like? If you wanted a description of him, you would ask, ¿Cómo es Mark? And if como is the question word, how, it can sometimes mean what, es means is, and then Mark. ¿Cómo es Mark? Literally, how is Mark? Or it's better rendered in English, what is Mark like? And so the questioner wants to know, what do they look like? Or maybe what's their personality like? And we have a million adjectives now, so you should be able to answer that. So you could say, Mark es bajo. Mark is short, or Mark is tall. Mark es alto. Notice the adjective has got to agree in gender and number. We use the masculine singular form. What about Mary? Mary es baja. Mary is short, or Mary es alta. So remember to change your vowels if they end in an O. There's 4 forms. Uh, Likewise, we could ask about more than one thing. What are they like? Okay, so I might want to ask you, what are your classes like? And I would ask you, ¿Cómo son tus clases? Okay, literally, how are your classes, or what are they like? So you might want to tell me, my classes are good. So you would answer back, mis clases son buenas. Notice now I had to use the plural feminine form. Clase, you should know by now, is feminine. So mis clases son buenas. All right. Maybe your classes are boring. Mis clases son aburridas. So there's a lot of adjectives there. You can describe people or things. Um, and again, the signature question for this chapter, if you're asking a question about one thing or one individual, would be ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo es Mark? ¿Cómo es Betty? ¿Cómo es el libro? What is the book like? And you answer back using the verb ser with an adjective. Just make sure the adjective agrees in gender and number uh, with the noun that it is referring to. So I might want to say, el libro es bueno. The book is good. Okay. So again, familiarize yourself with your adjectives and be able to answer a question, again, using the verb ser, ¿Cómo es? Or ¿Cómo son? What is it like? Or what are they like?